Alright, so before I even get started, I would like to extend a thank you to V Westlife for actually pointing out in the previous video of this NEC MultiSpin optical drive, CD-ROM drive, the audio cut out during the demonstration portion. I'm still unsure what actually happened because the file on my computer is fine, but whenever I upload it to YouTube, the sound disappears. So it's probable that there's a glitch in the file, maybe at the end or something, or I don't know. But either way, rather than fix that file by re-rendering it, I have decided to make a better demonstration. So that's what this is going to be. A better demo of this NEC MultiSpin 4x4. If I remember right, the model is CDR-C251. Compact disc changer. So, fire up the computer. Don't know if I mentioned it, but I have this little LG flat panel here. You can hear the optical drive going there, as well as the hard drive. This is a little, what is this, a Flattron? I don't remember what the model is. It's a modern panel, kind of a piece of junk. And I picked it up for free, expecting that it wasn't going to work. But as it turns out, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So here you can see the driver, which is installed. 4 drives. I have it configured for each disk getting a separate drive letter. There's an option for installing it where each drive gets 1 letter, or all 4 drives share the same letter, but I think that requires that you have their driver software installed, and that kind of probably gets a little confusing. Go into Windows. I also picked up this cheap keyboard for free, and it happened to be on the top of the stack. I hope Windows still works. There's the PC speaker sound driver. There you can see their driver installed there for the NEC driver for this. Alright, so let's go ahead and insert discs, because that is, of course, the first thing that you will want to do. I've got a variety of different discs here. None of them are pre-recorded or anything. I have an MS-DOS 622 boot disk, so insert, push on the button, and insert the disk. And then, if you want to insert another disk, say if you want to put in your Windows 3.1 disk, if you happen to have made one, because I don't think they sold Windows 3.1 on CD. They might have. It might have been new enough. Push the button. It'll change. Then you can insert the disk. And of course, lather, rinse, repeat. I have a Windows 3.1 general software disk. It's got a lot of stuff on it. And just so we can fill it up. This is an Optiplex GX110 driver disk that I made. So, there. So now it's got all disks. They're all filled. I'm going to go over here. It's actually checking the contents right now. So you can see. Changing between the discs, seeing what's on them. Let's change back to 1. Still hasn't told us that there's anything in it, though. I suppose we can go to the file manager and have a look. Oh no, the drive is doing something. This is the F drive, which is on Star Office right now. So this is our this is the software disk. Do I have anything actually already set up on here? I think I do. Yes, I do. I got stuff set up. So you can just go ahead and load. I don't think this will work because I think it expects a floppy disk set. So it gets confused when I try to do this. Yes. It's very confused when I go to try and do this. Although I'm pretty sure it worked before. Don't know why it doesn't work now. Oh well. Anyway, the files are there. I can probably figure it out if I go reconfigure the disk structure. But you can see that that works. We can go ahead and close that. Or not. Let's go to the D drive. You can watch it switch. Takes it a while. See it reading there. Well, actually, you really can't, can you? It's too much light in it. What happens when I turn night shot on? Yep, now you can see the LED. You can see it reading. Anyway, I don't really think that there's much else to show there. So we'll change over to E. Just hear it changing. So that's Windows 3.1. So you can go ahead and open something. Like setup.txt. See that it's there. Assure you that I read that very carefully. Finally, the G drive. Assuming that it actually understands what's on it. Which I guess it does not. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and eject these disks. Do that just by pushing the button. It'll change over to the disk. And then out it comes. All you have to do is just close it back up again. And it'll go back to where it was before. We can also use their utility up here, so let's go change to, I don't know, slot 2. You might be able to hear over there. So there it is, Windows 3.1. Oops, that's for the utility itself. We'll go ahead and push eject. Now it's ejected. And of course we'll do the same thing for all of these. Or maybe we won't, because it'll ignore me. I guess you have to close the tray before putting these in. Alright, so now there are no disks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my MS-DOS disk again. Actually, I'll insert 2 disks. So we can see how it works under MS-DOS. So I'll exit out of Windows here. Or maybe Windows has crashed. Oh, I want a disk. Oh, Windows. Yeah, that's typical. So we'll get out of it. And then I believe we've got D and G in there. So we'll go to D. Request a listing. It'll change to it. And give us a listing. Let's go to G. And again, it'll change to it. And it'll request a listing. If we change to a drive that doesn't have anything in it, and request a listing, it'll tell us that it is not ready reading drive F. Who's not ready and why is he reading my F drive? Okay. Oops. So then we'll go over here. We'll make a directory. I don't think that'll work, because that's... Okay, so there, I've made a directory for all this stuff. So if we go to our D drive and we have a look at what's in it, go ahead and have a look there. I should be able to copy everything in here to just like that. Doesn't actually show the activity on the drive, but it is copying. You might be able to hear the hard drive going nuts. So everything there is installed, is copied over. So now what I could do is go ahead and restructure that and install it, but I don't really think I need to show that on the video because that's extra. So anyway, there is your demonstration. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I hope to see you next time. Till then.